I've done 1,140 races in my life, and I've never done a regularity event like this before ever, so it's really fun. Like, I'm having a great time. There's quite a lot of rules that I've been breaking though, so I need to learn the rules a bit better. I nominated at a time, which is what you have to do in regularity, and you're supposed to try and do that all the time. Well, I've been going faster, so I have to slow down somehow. It's a bit, when you spend your lifetime going fast or trying to, it goes against the grain, but it's all about consistency, so I've got to figure out a bit different method for my next run.
We put our first guy out, we didn't realise how slippery it was. And he's got the fast car and ABS and all the rest of it. He couldn't control it. You speak to everyone else in the first car out this morning, it was slippery. It was just that little mist and a bit of oil, whatever on the track, and it was fun. I'm glad it was him doing the first stint, not me.
I think anyone that's here enters because they love motor racing. And this is an opportunity to drive for relatively long periods of time with a variety of different cars around you, which is very exciting in itself. Really just the differences between the cars. Some cars are faster in the straight, others are faster in the corners, some brake better than others. It's just it's a great experience to be going out with a variety of cars. But at the end of the day, we're all here because we love motor racing.
When we originally started this, it was a Porsche Club only event, 2-day event, 6 hours, all the rest of it. But over the years it's changed. We love to actually change it up. We go back to every competitor with a survey, just tell us, well, what do you really think? So this year, for instance, this is the first time we're using this new scoring system. And I'm sure we're going to get some feedback on it. But that's the whole game. We'll just keep changing it up until it fits.
Well, this year it's part of the Victorian Regularity Series. So there's a companion event run in July at Phillip Island, and the two results will be combined, and the best team overall from the two events wins the Victorian Regularity Series. That's taken us a number of years to get that up. I'll be interested to see who wins that this year.
It's just nice being out there, you in the car, and just going for it. Last year, here was my first time actually racing. I've raced motorbikes but never raced cars, and I went, I'll give that one a shot. Well, we didn't come first, but we had fun. That's what it's about, just having fun out there, yeah.
I thought, well, if we're going to do it, we've got to have a bit of fun doing it. And every year we've done it, we've been wearing Hawaiian shirts. And in actual fact, this year, or last year and this year, these are the real deal from Waikiki. At long last, I got to Hawaii to buy some real shirts. The artwork, my girl, who's a graphic designer up in my business in Sydney, I gave her free rein on it. I tried to describe my photogenic teammates, and she came up with that. And I said, look, it's got to be serious. I don't want to offend anybody, but this is what these guys look like in my eyes, and that's what her impression of my description is.
Well, I just want to congratulate the Porsche Club of Victoria for their 10-year anniversary of hosting this marvellous event, the Sandown 360. For us in particular, we've been involved for 5 years, which is a milestone in itself. But it's a great association. The two brands are strong, the German car, the German lubricant. You can't ask for anything better than that.
I've got quite a few cars. I've got different race cars I drive in lots of different categories, and I use their product absolutely off the shelf, and it's the best lubricant I've ever ever, and I've been in motorsport for 40 years. Best stuff ever.
As you can see, it's quite a relaxed day. There's no pressure.
I'll be timing for about 6 hours. I'm on the phone doing timing, and then I've got someone else to do the board for me, pretty much just telling him what to do and listening to people up there to tell me what to do. So I've always been interested in the racing, and obviously my dad races, my sister's race, so it's nice to finally be able to be in the action, doing something to help them out rather than just sitting watching the whole time doing nothing.
When I was racing, and a lot of the guys here are guys that have raced the game. So it's just fantastic. A smile, hello, coffee, you want a biscuit. We try to be invisible and not be a burden on the competitors, but because even at this level, there's still pressure on them. But they know, Danny walks past, we better behave.
The most important thing is not to be too serious about it. This is meant to be fun, and it's not racing for the fastest time, beating the clock or anything. It's maintaining. It is a regularity trial, and that's a real test. It's a different type of test.
There's not too many events like this where firstly it's a relay, so it's a team, and it's a bit of a discipline sort of event. It's not like going flat out as fast as you can, but sticking to a discipline, and just the people. People make it more fun.
It's like freedom out there. You sort of go out there and you can really go for it. When you're on the road, you sort of just lay back and you don't see what the car can actually do.
There's been a lot of lives lost out in the open road, but out here or any track we go to, it's the safest environment to get out there and just blow the cobwebs out and go for your life.